Hey people, Gadi, Adelman here with another out-of-the-box review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Range Tech Timer from concealedcarry.com. And first I want to point out, this is how it's going to be shipped to you. This is it, plain white envelope. But I got to thinking, this is probably a good thing because this is part of the way that they keep the cost down. And right now, the Range Tech Timer is the least expensive timer on the market today. So, here's how you get it. You get the unit itself, you get the charging cord, and you get the instruction manual. And by the way, they advise you to hang onto this bag. You can keep the unit in there, keeps it weatherproof. But this is how simple it is. You go to the Google Play Store or the App Store, you download the free app onto your smartphone, and then the entire program is on your phone. So what we're going to do, we're going to charge this up, and by the way, it has an 8-hour runtime. 8 hours with one charge. So we're going to charge this up, we're going to turn the camera around, we're going to hook it up to our phone, and we're going to check out all the features, then we'll take it out to the range and we'll see how this thing stacks up. Okay, so we've downloaded the Range Tech Timer app through Google Play, because I have an Android, and you can also use Apple and the App Store. But we've downloaded it to my smartphone. So you go ahead and open it, and the first thing it's going to do is it's going to ask you, are you running this through Bluetooth or through a jack? Well, I'm using Bluetooth. Well, it's not going to find it because the unit's not turned on yet. So you turn the unit on. The unit will blink green, lets me know it's on, and then it'll actually find it. And if you notice here, it does say 4132, so it found 4132, the unit that I'm using. So you turn that on, it beeps to let me know it's connected. Now I can go to my main screen and it'll update the settings, and there's your main screen. Rather than doing an hour-long video, which it would probably take for me to show you all these different features, I just want to open up the menu and show you what's available here. The thing that I love about this is its price. Because you're getting, as I mentioned before, a lot of the features and even some features that you don't get with the much more expensive ones that are on the market today. So everybody wants to know how much it is. Well, first I want you to go out and I want you to search online how much are range timers, because I found that the least expensive one you can find right now on the market today is $110. Well, this one, the Range Tech Timer, comes in at $74.99. So that's going to be $35 or about 32% less than the next least expensive one on the market today. So $74.99. Real quick, I did a little bit of research on my own. And I spoke to about 24 or so people, friends of mine as well as total strangers in a gun store, and I asked them whether or not they owned a range timer. And aside from one person, they all said no. The one person said he only had it because he does do competition shooting. Okay, that's fine. Everybody else, I said, why would you not own one? You can take it out to the range and you can make sure that not only is your speed increasing with practice, but you're staying on target with that speed, because practice makes perfect. Why would you not want one? And the only reason, every single person gave me the exact same reason. They said, why should I spend $150, $200 on a range timer when I can put that same money towards a weapon or a holster or accessories or ammo? Okay, well, that's a great point, except that now you don't have an excuse. $74.99 and you can get this. I mean, that to me is just amazing. Under $100, and you've got a way of not only practicing, but keeping track of what you are practicing. Now, let me just tell you about this real quick, because there's a few things that I'm excited about. First and foremost, this is manufactured fully in-house in Colorado. So there's no manufacturing that's foreign. There is nothing made by any outside contractors. It is 100% small USA made. And that to me is always important. So you've got this going for it already, American made. And here's the other thing I mentioned in the intro. When you charge it, you have an 8-hour runtime. I mean, that is just amazing that this device can run for 8 hours without having to recharge it. And it will also run while you're using your USB charger. It'll run while you're charging it. So it has an unlimited memory. And this is one of the features that I had mentioned that a lot of your more expensive units don't have. And here what you've got is, you know, most of the shot timers are going to only maintain a limited number of strings of fire or shots. And then it's hard to get them from the device itself. But Range Tech, this allows you to upload and save anything you want onto an online secured server, and it has unlimited data. So there's no limit to the memory, and what's more is you're not wasting the memory on your phone because you're uploading it somewhere else. But then you can securely log in to a totally free online account and download it anytime you want for comparison purposes or to review it and look at it again. So again, something that the more expensive units don't have, unlimited memory. In addition to the beep that you hear when you press the start button, in addition to that, you have different commands that you can do, and those commands are just, you know what, let me show you, because there's just so many different commands. If we go into timer settings, right now, preparatory command, it says none. I can change that to standby, shooter ready, standby, ready, load, make ready, etc. I can pick whichever one I want. Let's just choose one so you can hear how this sounds. So we're going to use shooter ready, standby. We go back to our main setting, turn the unit back on, and here's how it sounds after it updates.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
So if you're out on the range by yourself, which you'll see when I do it, you can also add a delayed timer to that. Rather than it immediately going from shooter ready, standby, and beeping, it'll say shooter ready, standby, and then there will be a delay of your choosing, and then it will beep. So it just really amazes me because it's utilizing a computer program basically in your phone, the technology that is packed into this little unit for under $100, for under $75. It's just phenomenal. So the thing that's really nice about this is the display is large because it's utilizing your phone, but check this out. As soon as you turn the phone, it becomes what they call a billboard. And I can see that downrange. So it's going to allow me to clearly see what I've done as far as my shooting times. The other thing is the button that's on the unit itself that allows me to wear this on my hip, and then I just push this blue button.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
And it's going to go off. And if I set up the delay, I can set that up, like I said, to anything I want. So it really would take too long of a video to show you all the features that's in this unit. But we're going to take it out to the range, fire off a couple of magazines, see how it keeps track, then we'll come back in and we'll review that. Okay people, so we're out at the range. I have got the Range Tech timer set up as an app on my Android. I open the app and it finds it. I just turn it on, it beeps, lets me know it's connected, go back to the main, and there it is. It updates my settings and it's ready to start. Now I've got this set up on a delayed timer because I'm out here by myself. If I had a range person with me, they could stand behind me and just hit the button. But what I'm going to do, because this clips to the belt, I'm going to clip it to my belt. I hit that button and I don't know when it's going to start. I've got it set up to start anywhere between 1 and 3 seconds, or 1 and 4 seconds. So I hit the start button.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
It counts down, and then I can also delete that countdown from the screen so I won't see it. But that's as simple as it is. I can hit the start on the phone or I can hit it on my hip. Since I'm going to be standing downrange a little bit, I just hit the button on my hip
Shooter ready. Stand by.
And it gives me the prompt, shooter ready, stand by. And there's a multitude of different prompts that you can set to go off. So let's go ahead and turn the camera a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and try this out.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
Okay. So it picked up all the shots. It lists them out here. Total time, time between the shots. We're going to go over this indoors where the lighting is a little bit better and you'll be able to see the screen. But this is amazing to have this technology and to be able to get it for under $100. I mean, this is just phenomenal. And being able to utilize it at the range by yourself is just even better. Okay, so we're back inside, and here's basically what this unit will do, among other things. It's going to keep track of the string, not only the number of shots, the timing on each of those shots, but the split time in between the shots. And it's going to run it as a string, as many as you like, and then of course you can hit save and upload it like I mentioned in the earlier segment. So, you know, one of the things I didn't mention, you can add photos. There's no reason that you don't want one of these, because this way you can go out and practice, you can keep track of your score, you can attach photos, you can then go back later and compare and say, okay, so my speed is getting better, but my accuracy is suffering. Or my speed is getting better and I'm doing better with my accuracy. Practice makes perfect, people. I have seen holsters, as I'm sure you have, for more than $75. $74.99. All you have to do is go to rangetechtimer.com, and I'll put that link at the bottom of this video. 2 thumbs up. Features, benefits, price. I love it. So as always, until next time, I've got your 6, and we'll see you at the range.